Dear finance professionals and students, welcome to podcast of Fca Deepak Rao, a practicing chartered accountant. Daily news and updates for 31st January 2025. Prime Minister Modi's upcoming visit to Washington DC will prioritize talks on a limited trade deal with the US, focusing on tariff concessions and investment agreements. This initiative, resembling the US-Japan trade agreement, aims to enhance market access for both nations and boost confidence, resuming promising negotiations from Trump's first term. Cremica Foods plans to file for an initial public offering in the upcoming financial year to raise rupees 800 to rupees 1000 crore. The condiment, ketchup and bakery product makers managing director said. Cremica Foods is among at least half a dozen companies in the consumer space that have either filed for a stock market listing or are in the process of finalising plans for doing so. They include premium alcohol importer Monika Alcobev, Wai Wai noodle maker CG Foods, B9 Beverages, Momo and Ganesh Consumer. Mukesh Ambani's Reliance Industries Limited has acquired a 49% stake in the English Cricket Board's The 100-team Oval Invincibles for £60.27 million, fending off competition from notable names. Reliance already owns multiple cricket franchises globally. The buying process for other team stakes continues amid some financial projection concerns by prospective buyers, but interest remains high. In a recent statement, US President Donald Trump reiterated his warning to BRICS countries, threatening them with 100% tariffs if they attempt to replace the US dollar as the global reserve currency. Trump's remarks, posted on Truth Social, highlighted his strong stance against any challenge to the dollar's dominance following growing calls within the BRICS bloc to shift away from the dollar. The Goods and Services Tax Network has announced that taxpayers can opt for the composition scheme for the financial year 2025-26 by filing Form CMP02 on the GST portal. The opt-in window will be open from February 4th to March 31st, 2025. The composition scheme is designed for small taxpayers to simplify GST compliance and reduce the tax burden. Businesses with an aggregate turnover up to Rs 1.5 crore or Rs 75 lakh for select states can opt for the scheme and pay GST at a fixed percentage of their turnover instead of regular tax rates. Following multiple reports of health insurance companies significantly increasing premiums for senior citizens upon renewal, the Insurance Regulatory and Development Authority of India issued a directive that mandates insurers to not revise health insurance premiums for senior citizens by more than 10% annually with immediate effect. If an insurer needs to increase premium by more than 10% in a year, prior approval from the regulator would be required. Prior approval of the regulator would also be required in case of withdrawal of individual health insurance products offered to senior citizens. This podcast is sponsored by Sound of CA. We share because we care. Vande Mataram, Jai Hind.